Guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is August 13, 2024, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And we have a big breaking news red alert. Once again, the sleeping giant base hit. Now it says here, you have Siri sources report a flying object has struck the sleeping giant base. And it's not the first time, guys. This here got to be the 180th time the sleeping giant are getting hit. Once again, flying object strikes sleeping giant base in Siri. We're going to get to all this here, guys. We have more breaking news updates. The sleeping giant says SETCOM commanding 40,000 sleeping giant soldiers in the Mid-E. Now the sleeping giant reports that around 40,000 sleeping giant soldiers are now under SETCOM's command. Whoa. Oh my. Alright, so this is something huge here, guys. Once again, sleeping giant reports that around 40,000 sleeping giant soldiers are now under SETCOM command in the Mid-E, marking an increase of approximately 8,000 from the usual numbers. This boost underscores the growing military presence and strategic focus in the region. Alright guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, families, and loved ones. I appreciate the love and support. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, once again, the PayPal link and the Patreon link is in the description box. Also guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. And for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Posted 7 minutes ago. Big breaking news. Today, there are approximately 40,000 Sleeping Giant service members in the SETCOM region, writer said. The destroyer sails alongside the aircraft carrier Lincoln during a replenishment at sea in the Pacific. So we're going to get to all this here, guys. Once again, big breaking news are coming out. We need to pray for the sleeping giant soldiers out there. And I told you guys, you know, they are planning to withdraw the sleeping giant soldiers and get them out of IRAQ. But they're going to go somewhere else. They're not coming back home. Come on, guys. It's a sleeping giant. They moved their key players somewhere else. And I'm using metaphor. Follow me on this one. Guys, please pray for the channel. Once again, I got hit twice over at the Grand Supreme News. So I'm going to have to kind of change the thumbnail a little bit. And the title is going to be a little different now. And again, guys, I'm getting hit. For some reason, I don't know why the platform loves coming after me. But again, if you guys want to help and support the channel, we do have the PayPal link and the Patreon link in the description box. Once again, thank you so much for your help. And thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your prayers. All right, let's see what's going on here. Please pray for the sleeping giant soldiers out there, guys. Siri sources report a flying object strike on the sleeping giant base. The strike reportedly originated from the desert, wow, of a western Iraq near the Syria border. Now, following this event, sleeping giant UAVs and helicopters have been intensively deployed across this region. Alright, so once again, that's one of the big breaking news going on. Once again, flying objects, again missiles, has struck sleeping giant base in Syria. Reports from Syria indicate a flying object has struck sleeping giant bases. Now, we don't know if the sleeping giant soldiers has been impacted. Here's the thing, guys. We are getting closer and closer to November. All right, they don't want to put too much of this info out there. Let's say out of 100 sleeping giant soldiers, 3 are gone. That will make VP and Joe look. It will be no good, put it like that. So I do believe there's a possibility sleeping giants are being impacted. Again, we're talking about huge blasts impacting eardrums and all that. So it does happen a lot out there. But please pray for the sleeping giant soldiers. All right, so once again, sleeping giant base are being impacted. The strike is believed to have been launched from the desert of western Iraq. All right, so we already know this. Once again, sleeping giant helicopters have been deployed. Wow. Sleeping giant helicopters have been deployed extensively across these regions. When I hear helicopter been deployed, there's a possibility perhaps some sleeping giant soldiers need to be transported somewhere ASAP. Maybe some of them got impacted. And again, please pray for many out there. Sleeping giant correlation base within the Conoco gas field in northeastern Syria has reportedly been impacted. Wow. And I just posted a video not too long ago. The Holy Land also got impacted. So the links will be in the comments box. If you guys want to check out all the videos, the links will be in the comments box. All right. So let me pull up this information here really quick. We're going to see what's going on with the sleeping giant soldiers that were impacted, the base. And then we're going to go with the 40,000 soldiers. All right, so let me just go with this first. Once again, please share the video. Flying object. And no, I'm not talking about a UFO. I'm using code words here. Follow me on this one. Flying object in the direction of a sleeping giant base in a gas field in Syria province did not hit the facility. All right, so we have some updates. It did not hit the facility. This is coming out from 2 sleeping giant officials said on Tuesday today, August the 13th. Earlier, a security source told Reuters that Persia groups targeted sleeping giant base with 6 shells, all of which fell in the vicinity of the sleeping giant base, adding that the sleeping giant-led coalition responded to the strike with artillery. The sleeping giant officials, speaking on the condition of anonymity, said the projectile did not hit the base and there were no one impacted. The officials cited initial reports that can change. Lebanon pro-Persia television channel says sleeping giant warplanes were flying intensively in the skies. Well, it seems like Lebanon is saying something else. They have helicopters and planes out there, which possibly could mean perhaps sleeping giant soldiers were impacted, even though the flying objects didn't hit the facility. But again, we're talking about big impact blast. ConocoPhillips said it was aware of reports of damage to a sleeping. Wow, reports of damage to a sleeping giant in correlation base in eastern Syria, bearing the name, you know what, I'm gonna skip that name, but its assets in Syria were divested in the early 2000s. On Tuesday, the sleeping giant said 8 sleeping giant service member. Wow, 8? Last time I heard it, it was like 3. Wow. Once again, this is big breaking news. On Tuesday, the sleeping giant said 8 sleeping giant members were impacted. Ay. Oh, wow. Hold on. Look at this. I just read this part right here. Give me a second. Look at this here, guys. So the sleeping giant spokesperson, very important person here, writer. We're going to talk more about this person right here, guys. Very important sleeping giant person here says 8 sleeping giant soldiers were treated for Wow. 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 I'm not going to say that name, guys. Again, the platform is really strict right now. Oh, man. And look at this. And smoke inhalation. Wow. 8 Sleeping Giant service member. There you go. So 3 of them have since returned to duty. But this here is some serious stuff, guys. That right there is some serious stuff. Again, I'm just saying. Wow. Alright, so now we're going to continue with Ryder. Alright, Ryder is putting out some very important information. He also put that he put out this one here, alright? So Ryder is putting out that today there are approximately 40,000 Sleeping Giant service member in the SETCOM region. Alright, so let's see what's going on with this story here. If you can, please share the video. It truly helps out, guys. It does. It says here, Sleeping Giant forces are moving into the Sleeping Giant Central Command, SETCOM, area of responsibility as a deterrence measure, he said. The Air Force has moved F-22 Raptor aircraft into the region, and the Sleeping Giant Navy is moving. Man, they are moving a lot of stuff. Man, center around F-35C Lightning aircraft to the region, as well as the Georgia and guided sub. It's also, what in the world is going on there? And today there are approximately 40,000 Sleeping Giant service members in that region too. What are you guys preparing for? The Defense D, follow me on this one. The Defense D continues to closely monitor the situation in the Mid-E. Once again, Secretary of D, Mr. Lloyd, is in almost daily contact with Holy Land Defense Minister and other partners in the region, Ryder said. That the Sleeping Giant remains intensively focused on de-escalation tensions in the region, while also remaining focused on securing a cease, F-I-R-E. And that's the reason why Persia hasn't struck yet, because of that cease, F-I-R-E. As part of a deal to bring all of the innocent back home and to end the biblical war in the Strip. That biblical war is not going to end. I don't see that happening. In his most recent phone call with Gallant, Austin assured that the Holy Land leader of the Sleeping Giant commitment to take every possible step to defend Holy Land. He also noted the strengthening of Sleeping Giant military force posture and capabilities throughout the Mid-E in light of escalating regional tensions. These Sleeping Giant military force posture adjustments are designed to improve Sleeping Giant force protection, to increase our support for the defense of Holy Land, and to ensure the Sleeping Giant is prepared to respond to a wide variety of contingency. Austin and Gallant also discussed Holy Land operations in the Strip. And the Secretary once again emphasized the importance of mitigating civilian, and I'm going to skip the rest of that. Persia and Persia groups have warned to strike Holy Land, and Ryder said that the Sleeping Giant must take these warnings seriously. But our focus is on de-escalating tensions, working on enabling that cease, F-I-R-E, and getting the innocent back home. The Sleeping Giant wants to deter a wider regional biblical war in the Mid-E. The general said, no one wants to see a huge event. No one wants to see a wider biblical war. So hopefully we don't find ourselves in a situation of having to employ those capability. But we need to, in the defense of the Holy Land, we will. All right, so that's what's going on right now, guys. That is what's going on. This is a big breaking news. So there's some multiple stuff going on here, guys. We need to pray for the sleeping giant soldiers out there. What is this? Holy Land, Persia. Civilian drone / aircraft patrolling the Persian region. All right, so that's a update going on there. All right, so this is where we at right now, guys. This is where we at. This is a big breaking news going on concerning the sleeping giant soldiers out there. We need to pray for them. Make sure you check out the videos I posted today. So far, this is all the information. This is all the information coming out right now, and I'm gonna keep an update on this one here, guys. If you can, please share this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Once again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.